Hi, this is Darren Williger from Chicago.
And I'm Rabbi Shai Speck from New York City.
We're excited to be here today, and thanks for tuning in to Torah Talk.
Enlightenment for all. And we're really, really excited to have you today. We wanted to just talk a little bit about a special word, and that word is Emet. Literally in English it means truth, but in the Hebrew the word Emet, which in English you would spell E-M-E-T, means so much more. It means truth. It means finding who you are, where you come from. In Kabbalah, we believe that Emet is really delving into your inner self and finding out where you come from, why you're here, what's your purpose in life.
It's an incredible topic because Emet, as you said, it's a raw word that means truth, but truth itself could be the truth inside. It could be truth based on wisdom and truth through our glasses of perception.
Correct. And, there are some groups that will tell you that there's only one truth. And yes, there probably is a sort of one universal truth. But I believe that there are many, many ways to get there. And that's why we have various religions or traditions or ways to believe.
And that's the thing, too. I think there's that whole, truth is fact. It's how things are recorded. It's what we see. But everybody does perceive differently. And truth is understood differently with the different things we've learned throughout our existence and different things that are taught.
That's right. And when we look within ourselves, but not in a selfish kind of way, when we look sort of from the outside in instead of from the inside out, we can really see what truth is. What is our truth? How can we be authentic to ourselves, to the world, and act in a way that feels right within us? Because often we try to maybe get a new job or find a new relationship, and we think that we need to become something or someone. And while that could be possibly true in a sense, as long as we are true to ourselves, I think we can't steer wrong. And, people say, well, I'm just a rude person naturally. Well, I think if you looked inside yourself, you'd really find out you're not a rude person naturally. You're rude because you have some defense mechanism. So really, Emet is the truth, is looking within yourself and saying, here I am.
You know what? I would have to say that's true. But, just
I'm so glad you agree.
All of us play our parts throughout life. Through our careers, we have different personalities that are displayed through our family, with our friends, with significant others, when we're out performing, speaking. Everybody has these different dimensions that we are able to interpret and share and communicate with. But as you said, if the truth comes from the heart, and if what we say is what we mean, we're always carrying Emet with us.
Right. Rabbi Hillel says, Im ein ani li mili, if I'm not for myself, who am I for? That wasn't said in a selfish way, like, well, it's just about me and here I am. It was meant that we have to find our truth within ourselves to be able to help other people and to be able to be more successful in business, to be successful in life. And it's kind of like when you're on an airplane and they tell you to put the mask on someone who can't first before you do it, the other way around, to put the mask on yourself before you put it on someone else. Because if you try to help someone else and there's an emergency and you haven't secured your own mask, you won't be able to do it. So it's the same for life, is that we have to really find a balance within ourselves, and that's our emet, our truth. And then we have to go out and speak that, and speak our truth. And that doesn't mean that we go out and tell people that their truth is wrong. We just go out and live by example and live the way that is authentic to us.
I definitely think that resonates strong with everybody.
Well, and I think, Darren, that if people join our mailing list and come with us on this journey, they're going to find out so much more about how to actually find your authenticity and your truth, your emet, and how to really walk around as a more successful person, successful in business, successful in your relationships, successful even within yourself, feeling good about who you are. How many of us sometimes or always or, feel kind of inadequate? And so how do we get away from that? And how do we value ourselves enough so that we can go out into the world and help other people as well?
Wow. I mean, it rings so strong. We think even about the medium we're using right now with video, with social media, with the ability to really be transparent. And what you see is what you get. And there's something that I think you and I both learned when we embraced Twitter and making videos and everything, which is that we can't have 10 different personalities. We have to just be ourselves and hope that everybody can find a little bit of themselves that connects. And it seems to be what's opened a lot of doors for each of us.
Exactly, and I think it took us a while. It still does. We navigate through what that is. We navigate through how do you overcome your barriers within yourself about being on video or being on a social network or giving a class in front of people. And once you find your way, then you really see that the world opens up, the universe opens up. You can really see things happening for you. You can see things happening for other people. And the more you give, the more you get back.
Love that philosophy, and I really believe in that. You used a term the other day about the onion peel and talking about how through life we at times can just take and shed a layer, and as we do so, we're able to see, understand, and interpret that much clearer.
Exactly. And that's exactly what happens with our Torah, is that the words of wisdom from our ancestors, they're there, they seem to be, on the page, when we read them on the surface, we say, well, it's clear cut, it's this or that, don't do this, don't do that, or do this, do that. But once we delve in and we peel that onion, we find that it's a lot more intricate, and it really hits home. And once we peel our own onion, we allow ourselves to do that. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Then we free ourselves. We free ourselves from blocks, from not doing something we want to do, from not achieving a goal we want to achieve, from not pursuing a person we want to pursue.
Yeah, everything we learn opens up even in Buddhism, because this isn't just a class about Judaism, it's a class about life. We talk about the Satori and how sometimes you just get that instant enlightenment where something you may have looked at 1,000 times is going to be looked at completely different every moment forward. What's the word for that in Judaism, or do we have a word for that?
Well, it's the word Emet. To see within, to see the truth.
Tee it up, folks.
and really, it's to find that place where, but it's an intricate balance. It's not just finding yourself and totally shutting the whole world out. It's how do you balance that inner self, finding yourself, being comfortable, and at the same time, really being conscious that there's a world around us, there's a universe around us, there is a belief system perhaps, and that we are all tapped into that, so that we can't be an island of our own. We have to also give out to the world.
Without any doubt, what we put out there we get back, whether it be through energy, through love, through light, enlightenment, knowledge, even putting money out into circulation. Everything seems to create the cycle of flow, and the Emet, the Satori, the awesome ability to interpret is something that we could all continuously grow and share from.
Exactly.
Well, on that note, I guess we should wrap up our call today, Reb Shai. Next week, I believe we're discussing Purim.
Yes. Purim is coming, a silly holiday. It's like the Mardi Gras, the Jewish Mardi Gras. So you want to tune in. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, don't miss out. I heard rumor there's going to be boxing rabbis and crazy costumes. I'm not sure. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Did you want to say any parting words here, or should we just sign out and wish everyone...
Yeah, I just wanted to say, come join us. Come join us on this great journey. Come sign up for our mailing list. You'll find information soon, very soon is coming out. And we will all discover, we will all explore, and we'll all be enlightened together.
Very good. Love and light to all, and thanks for tuning into Torah Talk.
Lots of love and light, and shalom.
Shalom.